Kia ora, New Zealand! Rob and I cannot keep a straight face this morning. Why is that, Robert?
We're going through the Cook Strait and we can see North and South Island from the ship.
I got what you want. Honey, honey, I got what you need. Honey, I got what you want.
Hi, we are Rob and Ali, sharing with you our passion of all things cruise and travel.
So yes, we are passing through the Cook Strait, which is the body of water that separates North Island from South Island of New Zealand.
And look what we have woken up to from our balcony.
This is from our balcony.
Have a look at this.
Now, it's not that great from the other side because we're closer to the South Island. This is South Island that you can see behind us. Hopefully.
It's a little bit more brisk this morning, a little bit chillier. We're in our jumpers. Well, you've got just a t-shirt.
It is.
on.
I popped up on deck just before and I went onto the magic carpet. I'll show you what happened there. I've come up to the magic carpet. It is 8:20 and you can see land. You can see the South Island from this side of the ship, but it's very blowy. It is extremely blowy and very cold. I'm not exactly come dressed for this with my shorts and t-shirt. I think I'm going to go and put a fleece on and some long trousers. There it is, the South Island, our first sighting of the South Island of New Zealand as we pass through the Cook Strait. And over on the port side we can see North Island, so we're going in between North and South Island right at the moment.
I've done the safe option and I've stayed on our balcony where it is nice and sheltered, and I can hop back in the room if it gets a little bit too cold. Lots on today, but first let's enjoy the view and then we'll tell you what's on for the rest of the day. So this morning you can see that the sea has got quite a few, what do you call them, like white horses, but it's not rough at all.
So did you check out what speed we're going at?
We're going 19.5 knots. She does, I think, up to about 22, 23 knots, and actually you would, at 19.5 knots, it doesn't even feel like she's moving.
No.
I mean, that's not the top speed that we saw. I think was on the Queen Elizabeth II QE2. She could get up to about 32 knots, but she was an ocean liner, not one of these cruises. But it just doesn't feel like she's moving at all. And you can see it's kind of choppy on the water, but it's not rough weather. This is going to be another beautiful day.
Yes.
Just need your woolies on today.
You certainly do. It was a little bit chilly outside, but we've found a couple of beds here in the solarium, which is an indoor area. It's a little bit warmer here, there's a bit of a breeze comes through when the doors open from the outside. But there are activities going on all around the ship. They've got some resin bookmark making going on at the moment. Unfortunately, we were a bit late to start that one, but there's also line dance class going on in the club. People seem to be enjoying themselves doing that. It's full, it's packed, there's like people everywhere. And then also there's a lecture in the theatre about the early settlers and the convicts. So that's not quite as busy. There's quite a few people in there though watching that lecture, so plenty to do. Right now, or in a few minutes time, there's going to be a beanbag toss out on the resort. So I'm going to go and check out the beanbag toss that's in the resort, sorry. I cannot believe the number of people that turned out for the beanbag toss. There's like hundreds of us.
Whoa!
1 point.
So Robert, can you tell me how well did you think you did in your outfit today?
I've had about four outfits on today.
Was this a good choice?
I started off with my shorts on. Started off with my shorts on, then I put some long jeans pants on, then I put the swimmers on to go into the solarium. But we're out here playing the beanbag toss now, and it's got a little bit chilly. Here she goes.
Oh,
ooh, just slipped off the board.
Oh, bit rubbish. Oh, completely rubbish.
Well done, darling.
Hopeless. I think I'm going to sidle off and go and get something something to drink rather than stand out here any longer.
It was way too cold, way too windy outside, so we've given up. We've left everybody to the beanbag toss to see who can get to 12 points first. There was all those people, and the way he was going to do it, he said you get 3 points if you're directly in the hole and 1 point if you just land on the board. And people were missing. It's going to take forever to get to all of those people to get to 12 points, and it has to be 12 points exactly. So rather than brave it out in the cold and the wind, we've decided to come in and get something to eat. We've come to the Spa Cafe to see what they've got on offer there.
Inside the solarium, there is the Spa Cafe. So there's a Spa Cafe and juice bar. So the juices are not included on your classic package, but the juices out of the machine and the teas and coffees are. And then also these delightful little healthy snacks. Isn't this beautiful? There's fresh fruit, there's some lentil and cucumber salad, spinach salad. It's all very healthy. Little tuna salads, but they're sort of terrines, aren't they? They call them salads, but they're little terrines. And some noodles and then fresh fruit. Isn't that lovely? Just a snack on while you're around the pub.
I know, there are also some cookies and breadsticks over here as well.
Oh, the naughties are over here. There's the naughty selection over here.
So what did you go with then?
Well, after complaining that in the Ocean View restaurant, in the kind of the buffet style, there wasn't enough kind of seafood or fish for me, like the cold stuff like prawns and salmon. At the Spa Cafe, they have got these little terrines, and they've got tuna fish and they've got salmon here, little salmon terrines. So I'm very happy here. And actually, it was lovely just to be able to get table and chairs without having to queue and wander around, and so we can enjoy this little kind of snack before we go and get proper lunch.
In the Grand Plaza there is mini golf challenge. So there's 3 holes. I thought it was 3 separate holes, but they've got the 3 holes in the one board. Oh, so after here will be musical bingo. They're collecting the papers now. We're going to have a look at the axe throwing. We've come down to the club for the axe throwing. This looks like it is a very, very popular event. The club is almost full. There's a lot of people. I'm not really sure how they're going to run it, but we will find out, I guess. So they've got 2 lines. Everybody has 3 axes. And it's the highest one wins. The person with the highest points wins. The queue goes right out of the door at the moment. We're going to join the back of the queue. The queue is going down fairly quickly, but you don't get a practice. These are plastic axes. You get no practice. You get 3 just straight off the bat. I reckon even if hitting the board is going to be a bit of a miracle. We'll see how we go.
I can't work out if there is a magic formula that people are doing that are successful or not. It is really hit or miss.
There's some people doing really good. They're like, maybe they've done it before. Maybe they've thrown the plastic axes before. Anyway, we're almost at the front. It's almost our go.
It's exciting, just queuing.
Okay, I'll stop now. In the blue corner.
Thank you.
Nope, she's got, I'm not really sure. It's a mixed.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, that was close. Oh. Last one.
Oh, thank you so much, my friend. I done my job. Here's your next.
There you go.
All right, remember your teammate. In 3, 2, 1, go!
Whoa.
Whoa.
1 point. Oh. Our next pair.
Nil point.
I know. Well, it was potluck, wasn't it? So there you go. That's how they did it. 2 lines, and you were in teams. So whoever was up with you was your partner. Plastic axes, and the ones with the highest score win. So the bull was 4 points. The winning team got 2 balls. They got 8 points. So congratulations to the winning team. Now it's charades up here now, but we need to hop off and do some things for preparation for tomorrow. But there's activities all the time, one after the other, and very different activities. It's not just trivias, they're very different. So we'll see what I think. It's coming to the end of the activities for the day, but we'll have a look and see if there's anything else on a little bit later.
We've got a little bit of French tonight. We are in the Normandy. It's a beautiful restaurant. And I have gone for the French onion soup.
Of course.
And they've brought that with the crouton without the cheese for me. It's a really generous portion. It is absolutely scalding hot, just the way it should be, bubbling hot. Lots and lots of onion flavour. Now, I have already had a sip of this and absolutely packed with brandy.
Oh, is it?
It's beautiful, absolutely delicious, really, really special. Yeah, it's been slow cooked. You can tell it's beautiful. Really pleased with that.
I had coquille Saint-Jacques.
Oh, say that again, please, Robert. I missed it.
Coquille Saint-Jacques.
Showing off now.
It is, but I actually have no idea what it is. You read out the ingredients and they sounded good, so I really don't know what to expect. It's baked, obviously, as you can see. Let's give it a go. It's got some cheese in. Oh, got some cheese.
I'm going to do this. Oh, is it seafood?
Scallops.
Oh.
It's beautiful.
Oh,
It's beautiful.
Absolutely delicious.
Scallops in a wine and cheese sauce with a cheese crust. Wow.
It looks very rustic. That's the way it is, isn't it? In here, it's brought to look kind of rustic, but the flavours.
That was a great choice because I was going to have the baked brie, and I thought, no, I'll try something different, something that I have no idea, like a mystery.
So was this off the classic menu? You can come back and have this again?
No. Oh, no, it's not off the classic.
Not
it
the
is
classic,
off the French specials, the Normandy specials. So yes, I'll probably have the brie next time just to mix it up a bit. Why would you want the same meal twice?
Following on from the French onion soup, I ordered the sea bass, and Robert ordered the same. I was really quite surprised that you ordered that because there was so many things on the menu. But you ordered the same as me. I know. So this is on a red pepper sauce. It didn't say that it came with many vegetables, so I asked for some extra steamed vegetables. So they brought us this little, this extra little side dish here that we'll just share that between us.
That is not on the menu, is it?
No, it doesn't say that you can, but yeah.
If you just order some vegetables, they're happy to bring them to you.
So I'm going to see what this is. I'm interested to see what this is like in a red pepper sauce. It's very sweet, of course it would be, wouldn't it, as red pepper. It's a little bit dry, to be honest. It could have done with the lemon over the top of it, so it's quite sweet and quite dry. It's not. Fish is cooked beautifully, but it's probably not my favourite mixture of flavours at all. Fish was so sweet with no acid really to cut through it. I think I'm probably going to enjoy it, but it's not. It wouldn't be my recommendation.
Okay.
So let's see if there's a difference of opinion over there.
Well, I've messed mine up a little bit because it said it came with sautéed potatoes. And I was trying to find the sautéed potatoes, but they're underneath.
I'll say that. There it is like that.
They are. Here we go. Here's the sautéed potatoes. They're underneath.
So you found them.
Yeah.
And now you're happy.
Yeah. So I'll give this a go as well. See what I think. I probably agree with you. It's cooked beautifully. You can't blame the sweetness on anybody. It is because it's the red capsicum sauce. But I generally like my fish sort of like undercooked, and it probably is a little bit more cooked than I would normally have it. But again, it's very tasty, and I will probably enjoy it as well. I have to say, I actually quite enjoyed that. The sauce was it was very much like a chimichurri sauce, which I do quite like. And as I got into it, yes, the fish was a little bit dry, but the sauce really helped it out. I actually enjoyed that meal. It's not one that I would say, wow, I've got to order that again. But I finished it and I enjoyed it. I wasn't going to have a dessert because I don't normally have desserts, but I thought, hey, I haven't had one for the past few nights, so I'll try the Normandy special, which was, I'm going to crucify this, mille fjords or something like that. But the way to help me out on it, so I didn't have to actually pronounce it. But It is. I've just had a taste, so I do apologise, but I have already had a taste. It is very much like a vanilla slice.
There's flaky pastry and all the like creams and custards and.
But it is like a vanilla cream inside rather than the custard. So it's more like a vanilla cream in the pastry, in the style of a vanilla slice. It's actually beautiful. It's actually very, very nice. Now, as I said, I wasn't going to have one because I don't normally have desserts. My favourite, tiramisu, creme brulee. I think this is going to be a third one, although you don't see it all that often. So I reckon the chance of ever getting again is probably slim. So I might as well just enjoy it while I'm here.
I'm laughing because I've basically had 3 shades of brown and beige tonight on my
The
food.
photos of your meal tonight do
On my
not do it justice.
Food choices, honestly, they look horrendous when Robert puts them over this video. They look absolutely awful. The flavours were delicious. I don't really know what I would have expected on this is flambe bananas, and it should have come with ice cream, but I didn't want the dairy ice cream on it. So here we go, flambe.
That's going to be very sweet.
Eye-wateringly sweet.
Sorry?
Eye-wateringly sweet. Absolutely.
Well, there's lots of syrups and things in there, isn't there?
Yeah, no, it's not. It's not for me. It's It is just the flambe bananas, but the sauce is. I mean, I like a toffee sauce. I do quite like a nice toffee sauce, but that is just too sweet for me. Too sugary. And with ice cream, I don't think that actually would have taken away any of the sweetness. Again, I've not really had a very fortunate meal tonight, but nothing wrong with it at all, just not the right choices for me tonight, I think. We finished our meal in the Normandy restaurant tonight. It is a beautiful restaurant, but service was a bit lacking, wasn't it, tonight? I don't know what had happened.
Yeah, not really sure. It was almost, our entrees had come before we were asked about a drink.
We waited about half an hour. We were half an hour before we got our starter. And actually, unusually, it was not busy. So there were a lot of tables empty. There seemed to be a lot of waiters around, but things were just really, really slow. So we have no idea what was happening there. Anyway, so we've had that. It put us a little bit behind then to come down to the show, but we have hot-footed it down to come and see Yomia. This is electric kind of violin, internationally renowned artist. She has performed around the world on international stages and is very highly regarded. Let's see what that show
Yeah, we did.
like.
We did miss the beginning of it, but here is what we did see.
What a treat that was, Yomia. She was a fantastic.
She was superb. I'm sorry that I missed the first half of it now, but she's playing again on day 9, I think. So we can come see the whole performance.
She is electric, not just her violin, full band behind her. She's very flamboyant, beautiful outfits, and the music, it was just superb.
I said to Al, sometimes like instrumentals are just instrumentals, but when the instrumental actually sounds like the words of the song, and you can hear it and you can feel it, and that's what she did with a lot of those songs tonight. Her music, it wasn't just notes, it was words.
And it's how one person can fill the whole stage. She just moved around and it's beautiful, and just with the music, the energy. She just filled the stage.
Absolutely.
That was wonderful.
Enjoyed that. Really enjoyed that. Really enjoyed that. And It's followed by an 80s party in Eden.
Well, it is. It's the Acoustic Strait at Eden. So let's hop along there and
Yeah.
see what that has
Look
to
at
offer
that.
tonight.
I hadn't realised that was on actually, so that's a bit of a bonus.
Yeah.
We were on our way to the 80s and we bumped into Dominic and Bradley, the cruise director and the activities director, and they said, that's not starting until 11:15. So we did a quick pit stop down at the Martini bar.
And you know, I'm bopping because there is live music everywhere, just
It is,
venue
actually,
after
this is-
venue
this
after
is-
venue, and
it
that's
is.
all you can hear, and it's all really boppy stuff.
It
isn't
is tonight. So we
Great.
stopped in the Martini bar and we had a quick dance.
And we took a little bit of footage of the chandelier show and that
Oh,
kind
the
of
light
stuff. as
show.
well.
That's right. Yeah. And then we hopped off down to the Eden to listen to the 80s. Now that was a little bit strange to be honest with you, because they got this band playing all the 80s music, and nobody was dancing, which was a bit strange to us.
It was. It's kind
It was great music, absolutely fantastic. Perhaps that's what it was. Everybody was captivated by the music.
Well, the Eden as a venue has lots of kind of little nooks and crannies and beautiful, fantastic seating, all different. But the bit in the front is kind of done as a theatre seating. So everybody sits and faces the front, little table in front of them. So it's not kind of conducive to that sort of...
There is
like
a dance
jazz-
floor, but it's just a little dance floor, isn't it?
It
So-
feels like it should be more like a kind of jazz bar, that kind of thing, or kind of piano bar.
That could be it.
And
That could
I
be
don't
it.
know, because everybody sits in a row, it doesn't sort of get that
It is
vibe.
theatre style. The seats are all set out theatre style, so that's probably what it is.
However, the band
Cracking
was
night.
superb, absolutely, really, really
It was
good.
a bit of a mixture, wasn't it? It was
And
the lady with the violin and the other band as
and the
well.
band.
Yeah.
But when they then went to finish, everybody went, boo, one more, one more, one more.
I haven't seen that for years.
And cheered them all on. Everybody kind of came to life. It was like really bizarre because you thought that nobody was really getting into the music.
No, I think
because they were all
everybody was
just-
into it, weren't they? They were just
Yeah,
listening to-
yeah. So that was really good. And then you can hear the beats going on
So
down here.
we're going to go down and check out the
club
Martini
have
bar.
got- well, the Martini bar's got live music and the club has got live music and then the DJ comes on about midnight.
Yeah, we won't be doing that because we've got a port day tomorrow. So we'll go and check what's going out down in the Martini bar, I think.
Don't show up, don't come out, don't start caring about me now. Are you the guy who tried to leave the world goodbye?
Now, I always thought there were no rules on holiday. However, I came back into the room, took all my makeup off, brushed my hair out, and Robert went, "We haven't done a wrap up. You know the rules." Rules? When was this ever a rule?
Well, it's not really a rule, is it? It's not really a rule, but...
So here's the rule. At the end of the night, we're doing a wrap up. Anyway, yes. So it has yet again been a fabulous day, hasn't it? A little bit lazy for us today, and I think we actually needed it, didn't we? We needed that kind of wind down because even going to Sydney in the first few days, we were on a high and you're running around and everything, and I think we just needed that relaxation day.
It's a holiday.
I know, but I get kind of so excited about things, and then I forget that I just need to wind down. So it was lovely today. And,
It was lovely. That we've got our first of 6 port days tomorrow, and Al has spent a lot of time today checking out what we can do in the ports. A lot of time, and it's sort of
it's not really come to anything.
It's a disaster, honestly.
So like, we'll go to this, and then looks at it, and it's an hour and a half away. It's like, no, we can't do that, because that's an hour and a half. That's 3 hours out of our day.
And then it's like, if we do that, we can't do that. And of course, I wanted to do everything. And then I was like, no, we're going to hire a car. We won't bother getting on one of these trips. I know I've left it very late, but I have actually been months kind of looking at this, deciding what to do. And I've dithered. Is it dillied and dallied and dallied and dillied?
Lost nowhere and don't know where to roam.
That's what I've done, and I've ended up and I've gone, oh, Robert, we've actually got nothing planned for tomorrow.
I am not, seriously,
And
I am
he's
not
bothered because
I'm not worried at all, because
Plenty
we're in
to do.
Dunedin, there's plenty to do.
we
We looked at it now and we went, okay, we'll do this, we'll go to this place, this place, this place, and it will all be fine.
we'll see where the dice lie. Is that what you say? Wherever the dice rolls, that's where we'll be. And because we're together, it doesn't matter where we are.
To be honest, it doesn't matter. It's all about the experience, and whether it's a good or bad, it's an experience, and
That's right. What we have done, though, because it's an early start, and because we don't want to
we have bought the tickets.
We don't want to forget anything. We've got our shuttle tickets out on the desk.
That's $10 per person return trip.
Yeah, so it's inexpensive. I think I could hear some people were surprised that you had to pay for the shuttle bus. To be honest,
just to clarify, we are actually docking in Port Chalmers, which is outside of Dunedin. It's called Dunedin, but we're actually docking in Port Chalmers, and you can go and have a look around Port Chalmers. There's not a problem there. It's not one of those industrial ports where you can't get off. But if you want to go into Dunedin, there is a shuttle bus. It's $10 return.
Yeah. So I could hear some people were surprised that they had to pay, but of course that it's a trip, if you like, that they're having to subcontract to somebody off the ship. So we've got our you need photo ID as well as your card. So we've got our driving licenses out, our shuttle tickets, our key cards as well, and then we're just going to decide what to wear, and we're going to lay all that out tonight, so that tomorrow morning we don't have to think about what we're doing, and we can just get ready and not be in a big fluster trying to get off. Especially if we sleep in.
Anyway, given the time, we're going to wrap this up now. So if you like this video, if you've enjoyed our day on the Celebrity Edge, please hit like, please hit subscribe, and hit the notification button if you want to see more of our videos. From Celebrity Edge, from New Zealand, from the east coast of New Zealand, we're going to say good night.
So thank you very much, and see you tomorrow.
We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.